Hello and welcome to Corks and Chats, where we have uncorked conversations over beverages. Today we are at Wine 44 at 44 Stanley. We are featuring 15 winemakers and over 60 wines. I know that sounds absurd, but you know what? Let the games begin. So we are here at Karatara with Tyler.
Yes.
Tyler, welcome to Corks and Chats.
Thank you so much.
Okay. What do we have today?
So today we are pouring our three wines. So we have a beautiful 2023 Chardonnay, which is 100% barrel fermented and matured Chardonnay. Our 2024 Pinot Noir, also 100% barrel fermented and mature, as well as our Pinot Noir Reserve, our 2022.
Okay. So earlier you did pour me some Chardonnay.
Yes.
What are the notes that I'm supposed to be getting? And also, I must say, I'm not a Chardonnay girly, I always say this, but it's not as heavy as most Chardonnays are.
So our style that we really are trying to go for is a much lighter style of Chardonnay. So it can be very contentious, either super fruit driven or very oaked. So we're trying to find that fine line in between. While still maintaining beautiful fruit quality. So the focus is to get some beautiful tropical fruits, pineapple, guava on the undertones, mostly stone fruit, but then still having a lot of that beautiful creaminess from the barrel maturation and barrel fermentation of the wine.
It's actually quite refreshing. It's very refreshing and it's light. And it's summertime, so
it's very much summer drinking wine, fun by the poolside. That's what we're trying to go for.
And what would we pair this with ideally?
This I would definitely say with chicken if you're going to have it with a main dish. Otherwise, great with like charcuterie and cheeses. That's the winner for me.
Awesome. Yeah. Fantastic. And what are we tasting next?
Next, we have our 2024 Pinot Noir.
2024.
Yes, so this is our new release. We actually just blended and bottled this in the beginning of this year.
Okay.
So we're very excited about this new release of our wine. So the fruit is sourced from 2 different regions throughout the Western Cape, which allows us to play with some really beautiful fruit parcels. So we're going to get some higher acid wines from the cooler climates, but then also from the warmer climates, it's going to bring some nice dark bold fruit.
That's really good.
Again, light style, fun floaty wine. So it's something that's very Moorish by the poolside that you can have a good 2 or 3 bottles of.
And you can still have it in summertime.
Very much so. So slightly chilled as well. That's what we would like to ideally.
Delicious. I'm not sure if we'll make it to the last winery.
It's a good day to explore. It's a great day for this little wine. I mean, it's spring. I mean, that's what we're here for. So.
Okay, and then the last one that will be tasted.
Then our last wine is our Pinot Noir Reserve. So the Pinot Noir Reserve is really interesting because it's made exactly the same way as we make our normal Pinot Noir.
Okay.
But it's actually just highlighting a single vineyard block that we found the fruit has been such good quality over the last couple of years that we really wanted to show what it can give.
Okay.
So yeah, made exactly the same way. We don't actually know until right at the end when we start blending what's going to go into the reserve. So we'll taste through the barrels, we'll mark our favorites, and that's it. And then everything else gets blended into our standard Pinot Noir. So the different characteristics that you get from it is just showing that single vineyard block, that specificity.
Absolutely divine. And then, how did you start your journey into winemaking?
I'm actually from KZN.
Oh my gosh!
So I came from nothing to do with wine. My whole family,
Where about
everyone
in
is lawyers
KZN?
in Hillcrest.
Pinetown.
Oh, lovely, amazing. I was at Thomasmore College, just above
Oh, into Wickham
Pinetown.
Collegiate.
Oh my word, that's amazing. I love that. So yeah, I had nothing to do with winemaking beforehand, and then I just really loved food and flavor always. And I did a work experience at a sensory analysis lab, and the lady picked up, she told me I had a really great sense of smell and taste, and that I must consider winemaking. So I decided, okay, let me do some research into it, and it ticked all the boxes that I wanted to do. It's got creativity, it's got science, but also environmental aspects and sustainability. So that's really me, my core fundamentals of who I am as a person. Started studying it and absolutely fell in love. And yeah, 5 years later after graduating.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing with us. Just the last question in closing. If you could drink one wine for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, if I could drink one wine. At the moment, I have a wine that I've been really enjoying from Painted Wolf. Yeah, so it's the Grenache that has just been absolutely exceptional for the last couple of times that I've been tasting it over the last 2 years. It's never disappointed. So I think right now, that's where I'll go. Proudly South African. Proudly South African for sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Taylor.
Such a pleasure.
Have a great day and we'll see you later.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your day as well. Thank you so much.
So here we have Lalela and we have Nsaki with us. Welcome, Nsaki.
Thank you very much.
My name is Tando and I'm from Corks and Chats.
Oh yeah.
So may you tell us what we'll be tasting today?
So this is the Lalela range of wines. We have the Heritage White, which is Chenin Blanc and Semillon.
Nice.
We also have a Chillable Red, which is such a stunning idea because you can't have some red wines really hot, you know, especially because we've got really hot temperature here. We've got a Chillable Red, which is 100% Grenache Noir. We've got the Cinsault, which is one of the longest planted grapes in the country.
Okay.
And then we've also got the Heritage Red, which is a combination of Cabernet Sauvignon as well as the Cinsault.
Okay.
Sure. Can I pour the Heritage White for you?
With
Yes,
pleasure.
So on the Heritage White, it is Chenin Blanc, which is one of the largest planted grapes in the country. And you've got the Semillon, which just adds a nice body and texture to it. It's really a nice fresh wine. Really great for like summer, hot drinks. I mean, hot day drinks, yeah.
That's a very nice combination. Very refreshing.
I love the mouthfeel. It's really a rich kind of texture for a very light wine.
Love it. Love it. Okay, and then what do we have next?
So we have the Chillable Red, which is a Grenache Noir. Most Grenache Noirs are not as light. This has slightly less days on skin contact.
Okay.
So you're not getting quite a dark color on that. It's really nice and light. Also made for the hot South African kind of weather.
Do people confuse this to be a rosé?
A lot of people do think that it's a rosé, but similarly, rosés have very short skin contact time. This does have a bit longer, but it does present as a bit of a rosé, even though it's not. The Grenache Noir is a thin skin grape, so it is generally a light.
So good.
Right? It will bring tears to your eyes.
Oh my gosh. Lovely. I must try. And then we have the Cinsault.
And then we can move on to the Cinsault. So your Cinsault grape used to be called the Hermitage grape in South Africa. It was confused for a different grape. However, we've gone back to calling it the Cinsault, and it is quite a long-standing grape in South African culture and tradition as well.
Yeah.
Also quite a light, thin-skinned grape, very easy drinking. fuller body.
Oh,
You
this
might
is
get
nice.
an impression of sweetness, but it's
But
actually
it's
got
not.
it's dry. Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Oh, la lela.
La lela.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move you on to the heritage red. So
Okay.
this is Cabernet Sauvignon, 80% and 20% Cinsault. Both grapes are some of the oldest grapes that we have in this country,
Okay.
and so part of South African heritage in terms of winemaking.
Okay.
You typically would not chill a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah.
However, how hot it
How
is
hot it is.
today, just to get it slightly less than sun temperature, we've got it in the chill.
Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely divine.
And this is them if you'd like to
Yeah.
see
And
them
we can
all
find
side by
these here
side.
at 44 Stanley.
Yes, so we do retail them at Vinosity at 44 Stanley, and then we also do distribute them. So if anyone was looking for like in mass, you could also just get hold of Vinosity and we can deliver.
Awesome. And in closing, if you had to drink only one wine for the rest of your life,
Without being unfair to my
your
chillable red,
children.
which I absolutely love, Samantha Suddens over there at Vine Venom has also got a Grenache Noir Touriga National blend, which I die for. I live and die for this one.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're most welcome.
We will be back.
Please do come back.
Have a good day further.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello, and today we are with Jacques. Goeiemôre.
Goedemorgen.
Hoe gaan het?
Lekker hier.
Goed. Welcome to Cooks and Chats.
Thank you.
My name is Tando.
Tando.
And please may you tell us what we'll be tasting today.
Okay, today we are showcasing our lifestyle range under Brookdale, the Mason Road. We're starting off with our 2024 Chenin Blanc.
Okay.
It's a combination of 11 different pickings, and the idea is to show you the whole personality of Chenin. So we're lucky where we're located in our area, we have the opportunity to show the more mineral side of Chenin as well as more fruitier side. So over the different pickings, we bring it in a different flavor components, the different sugars. So we want to show you the white fruits of Chenin as well as the more riper stone fruits of Chenin. So lightly wooded, just to add to a bit of mouthfeel, but beautifully balanced. Very fresh, very crisp, as Chenin can be.
This is delicious.
And one thing to be said about the Mason Road range, we mainly sell our wine in restaurants. So if you look at it, it basically should be a wine that could go well drinking on its own, but also work well with food. So beautiful freshness, but that full mouthfeel, that roundness works beautifully with food as well. Next would be our rosé, Serendipity.
Okay.
It's for you.
How did the name come about?
Serendipitous moment. Okay, so this is a blend of Grenache, Syrah, Cinsault, and Mourvèdre.
Okay.
Also with a touch of wood. This is a little bit more of a, if I can call it, a more serious rosé. Nice and full, round, dry, but beautiful minerality and loads of fruit.
It's divine.
Very refreshing, but good sit on the mouth, good mid palate.
Dry, it's nice, not too dry, not too sweet. Divine.
Love the balance. A lot of watermelon.
It's very refreshing.
A little bit of grapefruit as well. No, this is all day rosé.
All day rosé.
All day rosé. Happy?
Highly recommended.
Right, do you want to taste some reds as well?
Sure.
Great. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the GSM, Grenache, Syrah, Mourvèdre, a little bit of Simsa,
Okay.
but we don't tell that to anybody. It's our little secret. So we in a Paul is known to be quite a warm area.
Yeah.
We are situated in the Cliff Mountain Pass, so slightly different terroir climate where we are. So we've gone and planted varietals that work very well in our area. So it's not your Bordeaux varietals. It's mainly Mediterranean, south of France, Portuguese, Spanish. Um, and yeah, I think it's the selection of varietals planted in our farm is perfect for our terroir.
Okay.
This is a lighter style. Do myself some. There we go. Very fresh, lots of red fruit. I think there's a freshness and a happiness, but there's also it ends off with a slightly serious note. It just pulls everything together towards the end. Light wood, but this is all about fruit intense. And you see, we serve it slightly chilled.
Yeah.
Grenache likes to be always one of those red varietals that can really work well if it's chilled. So a nice summer red, if you want to.
Okay.
If that tickles your fancy. Also a beautiful fruit wine.
Good. Really tasty. Good wine.
Round, silky, but very fruity. And then last but not least,
Yep.
Syrah. This is the 2023 Mason Syrah. So this we make in 4 different styles.
Okay.
It also basically gives us the opportunity to see how the different wine styles work with what is produced out of the vineyard, just to help us understand how the vineyard wants to be treated.
Okay.
But it also adds a lot of diversity to the style of wine.
Okay.
Again, very typical to our area. Syrah does really well in fall. Because we're slightly cooler and we've got a lot of wind coming through where we're located, we can show you more the spicier side of it, but also that biltong meatier side of it as well.
Yeah. It's a winner.
And it keeps you curious.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. And if you think that this is our lifestyle range, our Brookvale wine. Also, let's describe it in this way. Mason Road is a broad showcase of what the farm and Paul has to offer. So it's pickings across the farm being blended. And then when it comes to the Brookvale range, it's more site specific, and that showcases that site, that specific site on the farm, that little space on the farm. So cheers.
Dankie baie.
Dit is 'n groot plesier en 'n voorreg.
So who's your favorite baby?
Ooh, it's horses for courses, nee. I'm a bit of a Shannon slut.
Okay.
So yeah, I love the Shannon. And the GSM because it's so versatile. You know, it's but I don't say no to
wine.
No.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good trip.
All the best. Cheers.
Okay, we are here with Josh.
Yes.
From Brewer Vintners. Vintners.
Yeah, Vintners. Vintners is a direct translation of winemakers from France. So in French, it's Vintners, where vino comes from as well. So wine translates to vino, vintner to winemaker.
Love it.
Yes.
We learn every day. So what are we tasting here today?
Yeah, so we've got the Brewer Vintners, as you said. We're in collaboration with Raad's Family Wines as well. We focus more on Chenin Blanc and Cabernet Franc. But for the Brewer Vintners range, we do a little bit more heritage stuff. So it's Pinotage and Chenin Blanc. And then we do a little sustainability project as well, where we planted some Grenache. So this is the first one we're going to taste. This is the Grenache Rosé.
Okay.
So this is a very southern Provence style of rosé, very clean, fresh, very linear winemaking from the granite soils that we have in Porcadry. So it's fresher style. We don't add any sugar, no sulfur. We really just want to express that fruit of the Grenache in its purest form. Delish. It takes me to the beach in Mozambique, toes in the sand, some prawns, sexy girl on my hip. You know, that's where I'm at when I'm this. This is my vibe, my energy. Yeah. You see the same thing.
We're there.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Lekker.
Lovely.
You can pour out a little bit there. And the next one we're going to do is the Harlem to Hope white blend, which is a very heritage blend for South Africa. It's a blend of Chenin Blanc and Semillon. It's Chenin dominant at 78%, then 22% Semillon. You know, the Chenin once again brings that beautiful fresh crispness, lovely stone fruit, and that Sem just gives a beautiful palate weight and a little bit more texture and complexity on it. So it's a more food pairing wine.
Okay.
It's a more, as I say, more complex expression of white wine from Porcadry Hills, Stellenbosch. Here I'm seeing sort of game fish. I'm seeing mussels, sort of seafood paella, that kind of vibe, mussel pot. So many places you can go with it.
This is good.
Creamy pasta, something like that.
And how did you get into wine making?
Yeah, so my father started Raad's Family Wines in 2000. You know, obviously went to school and then I studied at Stellenbosch University and I joined the family business in 2023.
Nice.
You know, more in a marketing and sales role, but you know, growing up in a wine family, you sort of do a little bit of everything. So I help with harvest, I help with winemaking, but my title, as they say, is sales and marketing. Yeah.
So what was Sundays
Born
like?
into it, they say.
What was Sundays like?
Eish. You know, I tell people, you know, we make this Pinotage bubbly. It's 12% alcohol, and in my world, 12% is non-alcoholic. So I do this for breakfast on a Sunday morning just to become sober. Ne? So that's what Sunday's like in short.
Sure.
Yeah.
Please don't try that at home.
Try it at home. Try it. You can drink this breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and twice on a Sunday. Pinotage bubbly.
And if you could have one wine for the rest of your life?
One wine for the rest of my life. I'd have the Louisville Poiferret Right Bank Bordeaux Blend 2015. And a nice tomahawk steak.
Okay, we'll find it.
Find it. Great domains, have it. If not, you come drink one with me.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's a date.
Lekker.
Thank you.
Good. Why only one take needed,
Well
Lekker.
So we have Rutger from New Dawn. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
So what are we tasting today?
You have my New Dawn wines here today. It's 4 wines, 2 are the lifestyle range, which is a white blend and a red blend. The wines are made, and then the premium wines are old vine Chenin Blanc and Syrah based blend.
Okay.
So yeah, the wines here from New Dawn wines are made to be food friendly, drinkable, enjoyable, to connect with our people, and that's why we're here for.
They're springtime wines.
Yes, springtime, winter, any season of the day you can use it. Yeah.
Okay. What are we tasting first?
So we have a white blend. I call it the New Dawn White. I started New Dawn 2024. I was winemaker at Stock Conde Wines for about 8 years in Stellenbosch.
Okay.
And in 2024, I decided to do my own thing. And this is the part of the lifestyle range. So it's a blend of Chenin Blanc, Roussanne, and Bordeaux.
Okay.
So think Rhone white, more Mediterranean, South of France white wines.
Okay.
So most of them are very aromatic, textural, nice creamy mouthfeel. That's where the Roussanne comes from. And then you have a little bit of Bordeaux, which is a Portuguese grape. They call it the pineapple grape in Portugal.
Okay.
Brewed fermentation that has a lot of aromatics of pineapple. And then Chenin Blanc, which is more known for, so it lifts up the energy and gives a little bit of vibrant and acidity to it.
The first one you mentioned was that Roussanne.
Chenin Blanc, Roussanne, and then Bordeaux.
Bordeaux. We learn every day. It's really. And then, what would you pair it with?
Oh, yeah, that's white wine. That's white because it's a white blend. So anything. So I'm Cape colored basically. So spring rolls, samosas,
Okay.
Afro Asian food does very well with. You can look at some pasta dishes or some chicken or some shrimp in it. So very versatile wine that you can pair a lot of things with.
This is really good. And it's nice and dry, but it's not too dry.
Yeah, there's a touch of hint of sweetness. That's where it comes with a little bit of yeast that the wine made on. And the creaminess that I was talking, maybe put some Alfredo pasta or carbonara. That's sort of the pastas that we have at home. So hopefully it brings well.
Fantastic. And the next one?
Next wine would be, I call it my OG Chenin Blanc.
Okay.
So, you know, part of our culture is R&B and hip hop.
Oh, that OG.
Oh, yeah. So, Chenin Blanc is the OG of the South African wine industry. It's been hustling for several decades now. It's a very versatile grape. It's made great brandies, sparkling wines, sweet wines, and still. And that's the grape variety that the international market knows from South Africa. So I thought that's a befitting name for my Chenin Blanc.
And which song would you be playing when you're having this
California Love Tupac.
California Love.
Yeah. So old vines, it's from Stellenbosch, bush vine, so there's a little bit more concentration. It has a bit more higher acidity than the previous wine, which makes it actually more food friendly again. Nice texture.
It's really good. It's for me. I don't know. It's a bit not heavy, but it's a heavier Chenin.
Yeah.
But it's still very refreshing. Very refreshing. Yeah. Divine.
Alright, and then moving on to our New Dawn Red. You can probably see the labels are very, it stands out, very African. I'm proud to be born in Africa and to be an African. So this is my New Dawn Red. It's a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Shiraz, Carignan, Cinsault, Grenache. The reason for those varietals, you're looking at Grenache and Cabernet Sauvignon that gives you that texture and structure, and then Syrah with the spiciness that it usually gives, and then Cinsault gives you that sort of juiciness and sort of smoothness and so on. So I always have this during the week when I put a nice slab of meat on the barbecue, or shishinyama, you know, and that's sort of the lead of this.
And you mentioned the spiciness. As soon as you drink
down, it comes down.
no, it's lovely. It's lovely. Amazing. And our last.
And then the last one, the name there is called the Dark Leap Red Blend. So Dark Leap is a play on words of a leap of faith.
Okay. Which is what you did.
Yes. Starting a new wine business. Starting a new business, which is tough, right? And also working with two new varietals, which is Grenache and Carignan. But the blend is a Syrah-based blend. So Syrah, Grenache, Carignan, Cinsault. So again, you're looking towards the south of France.
Okay.
The wine was intended to bring again pepperiness, more white pepper, cloves, maybe a bit of bay leaf, and then all the other varietals bring that red fruit and juiciness to the wine again. Easy really drinking, 13% alcohol.
This is really, really, really good. Fantastic. This is such amazing work. And if you were to have one wine for the rest of your life?
Me?
Yeah.
Champagne.
All day, every day.
All day, every day, yeah. Celebration, tough times.
Doesn't matter.
We just go, full out.
Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. We'll see you later.
Yes, please pop in again.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we're at my personal favorite, Black Elephant. And we are here with Jacques.
Jacques, yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Jacques.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Tando.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Can you tell us what we will be drinking today?
Yeah, so we're Black Elephant Vintners. We're based down in Franschhoek in the Western Cape, and we've come here to 44 Stanley to show a couple of our wines. What we're pouring today is our Pinot Noir Brut Rosé. So So this is 2019 vintage from a single vineyard in Franschhoek. 48 months in the bottle on its lees. Crisp, clean. It tastes like Pinot Noir. It's got what I call that Wimbledon strawberries and cream going on, but it's also got a bit of nuance with some spiciness, some undercurrents of forest floor and musk. So it tastes like a proper Pinot Noir does. Can I give you a glass?
Yes, please. It's actually one of my favorites.
Awesome. There you go.
You like?
Cheers. Enjoy. So we do a short barrel fermentation, about 6 to 8 months, to build in some complexity and some of that spiciness, almost like a toffee apple character. Also stabilizes the color.
Yeah.
And then from there into the bottle, 48 months on its lees, and then we disgorge. It's about 3.5 grams of sugar, so it's nice and dry. Definitely can have it on a day like today, but it also enjoys to be paired with food.
Yeah, this is, everybody knows this is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be here. And what will we be tasting next?
And then the rest is what we call our festival range of wines. So there's a Sauvignon Blanc 2025. The wine's called Two Dogs, a Peacock and a Horse.
All right.
So this is pool party wine. This is summer wine. It's fruit forward, it's crisp, it's clean, it's full bodied. It just wants to have a lot of fun.
And the name?
I can tell you about the name. Means nothing. It was sucked out of the air.
I love it.
But you know, once you tell people the name, they're laughing and they're having fun, and that's what wine's about. The animals are there on the label, scattered around. That's the Cape Dutch gable that you see in all the old farmhouses in Franschhoek and around the Western Cape. The Dutch came first.
Yeah.
Then came the French. That's the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
We're based in Franschhoek. Turn it the other way around, it becomes a South African flag. We all live happily in South Africa. The back label's got a story, it's gibberish. You're going to read it 10 times, it's still not going to make sense. It doesn't tell you about guavas and grenadillas and cool sea breezes. It's just your story.
Okay.
Cool. So that's the Sauvignon. Then we've got the Fox and Flamingo Rosé. This is made from Pinotage, which is our local South African grape, which is actually 100 years old this year. We only use the free run juice that runs out of the press. So we're looking for very light, almost like a rose gold color. And we're looking for very crisp, clean, fresh acidity. Below 12% alcohol, so a nice lunchtime wine. Definitely based more on a European style. So it's not a tutti fruity wine, it's more spicy, it's more concentrated, it's more nuanced. Okay. And then we've got the red blend, it's a Cab Merlot blend called Three Men in a Tub with a Rubber Duck. If you scan that QR code, it's going to take you to a video on YouTube of us drinking wine in a tub. This the name itself comes from Two Dogs, a Peacock and a Horse, and people not remembering the name, making up their own story. So those are the wines we put on display today.
It's actually quite interesting because I didn't know that Black Elephant has wines. I just associated it with just the MCC.
No, I think we've got 15 different wines. We've got 4 different bubblies. The black label that everybody seems to know, Chardonnay Pinot, then the Rosé. We've got a Zero Dosage or Ultra Brut from the 2012 vintage. So that's a really strong champagne-like wine, if you want to call it. It's got lots of concentration. Then we've got the Blanc de Blanc as well, which I don't know if you've seen that. It's black with white stripe. So that's the limited edition. And then we've got these wines which we call the festival range, and then the top tier wine is the backstage, and those are the limited edition, smaller quantity wine that's got provenance and more exclusive wines.
And when did you get into wine?
So Black Elephant started on the 1st of January 2013. The name is our story or our names. The company is owned by Kevin Swart, Black, Raymond and Globu, Elephant, and I'm the vintner. I make the wine and look after the production. So the three of us come from different worlds. Kevin was born and raised in Durban. He likes to say rough and tough and from the bluff. Raymond's originally from Harare.
Okay.
And I was born on Robben Island.
Really?
And yeah, I believe in synchronicity, and that's what brought us together. So yeah, we've been going since 2013.
I love a story. I love a story. It makes me
Yeah,
feel.
it keeps us grounded.
Yeah, that's true. And who's your favorite baby?
I can't choose, but they do have seasons. You know, they do. I think of all the wines at the moment, the rosé Brut is probably it's in a good space.
Okay.
It feels like it's.
May I have a taste of it?
Yeah, you just had, but I'm happy to.
No, not this one.
You want to have the other one? Yeah, but I think this one is really in a happy place.
Yeah, no,
at
that
the
one
moment.
has me in a happy place all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time.
You're welcome to taste. Maybe have a go at the Two Dogs. You know, it's
Okay.
springtime, so I can't. I make all of them, so
Ooh, this smells.
yeah, it jumps.
Oh my god.
Jumps. It's grenadillas and guavas and lychees and pears and passion fruit and
It's a fruit salad.
yeah.
This is.
Yeah. All of that goes onto your palate though. That's for me the important thing with Sauvignon Blanc. A lot of people say nowadays they don't like Sauvignon Blanc because it's too acidic.
Yeah.
And I think because we work with cool climate grapes, the fruit is fully ripe. The acidity is always going to be there. You need that balance, but all of that fruit concentration jumps onto your palate and it kind of balances that acidity. So that's important.
This is.
Yes, it's got a ridiculous name and it's fun, but it's quite a serious
This is a
one.
recommendation for real. You would love this.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Good to
It
meet
was a
you.
pleasure to meet you.
Enjoy your day and thanks for having us.
So we have Joshua from Caribbean. How are
Cheers.
you?
Yeah, no, I'm well, thank you. How are you
Welcome
guys?
to Cooks and Chefs.
Thank you.
So what are we tasting today?
So at the moment we're tasting the Chenin Blanc. The Chenin Blanc is from an old 40-year-old dryland vineyard on the farm. It's like really steep slopes looking down on False Bay. So it's a pretty marginal site, some great granite soils. And I think it shows in the wines. You know, you've got the Polka Dry Hills is mostly dolomite-based soils,
Okay.
which gives us very mineralic kind of wines, very beautiful. It ages really well, and it's got that beautiful mid palate. Normally, a wine that hides the acidity well and beautifully always balanced in that sense.
And very refreshing.
Very refreshing as well. Like this is a 2024 and it's still super fresh. The fruit is layered nicely, and I think we're fermenting this in 500-liter barrels, so you get a little bit of oak there as well, and it forms that creamy mid palate that balances out the acid and the fruitness. And in general, I think with the Polka Dry Hills, we produce very balanced wines because of it and the natural acid that we get in the Polka Dry Hills.
Fantastic. And are you the maker?
I'm the owner,
You're
the
the
winemaker, the viticulturist, the marketing guy. So I'm pretty much a one-man show.
receptionist.
I am a receptionist. If you look on the website, it's my number there. So yeah, I'm doing all of it.
Fantastic. And how long has Caribbean been around for?
So my grandfather bought the farm in 1951. So it's been around for quite a while. I'm third generation on it.
Fantastic.
But I myself took over the farm 15 years ago.
Okay.
When I took over the farm, there was no winery there. It was only vineyards, and we only sold to some big players in the wine industry. And then in this last 15 years, we changed that around. I'm only selling to small producers. And I've got a winery on the farm that also caters to small winemakers. So you get a whole bunch of like small artisan winemakers making wine on Caribbean.
Oh, nice.
So we developed, or we grew this whole space for small winemakers, producers that show something interesting, and hopefully the new era of winemaking.
Amazing. And do you have a favorite? I know there's seasons. I know there's like
Yeah.
in the morning, in the afternoon, at night.
Yeah.
Summertime, wintertime.
So definitely to me, wine is like music. It depends on my mood. In general, food wine to me, I love the Chenin because of the acidity and the beautiful herbaceous characters as well, and the curry leaf and things that you pick up on the palate.
Yes.
So it pairs well with the kind of food that I like.
Gotcha.
So the Chenin is my favorite. If I'm in the mood for a red, the Cabernet. The Cabernet with the berries and things just, almost complements any kind of dish you can make. I like venison kind of food,
All right.
stews
Gamey.
and things, gamey foods, and then the Cabernet rocks that because also the fresh acid that we get on the farm. If you make something as a very rich dish,
Yes.
that acidity really helps bring it forward.
And if your wine was a song or music or a genre, which one would it be?
I would definitely not put it in like a pop culture kind of vibe. I would definitely put it in new age styles. I'd like to think that our wines are modern styled wines. So I think music wise, maybe some hipstery kind of vibe, if you want to put it in a music category.
Would you like to name an artist?
Nah, sure. Now you're putting me on the spot. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know. I think.
Whatever mood you're in.
Well, I'm a bit old school, maybe. So my favorite stuff is still old school, being like Radiohead, that vibe. I'm
No ways.
absolutely
No.
still. After 20 years, I'm still in love with Radiohead.
Don't leave me down.
Yes, exactly.
No.
Especially, it's a funny story, but especially when I've got really difficult big bills to pay, I put on some Radiohead super loud, and I just do the payment, and I sit there and cry a little bit, and then I'm good to go.
That's insane. I love Radiohead. And I used to
Oh, that's old school hipster there. It's a little bit different. But
watch you. But this is absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for your time and your patience.
Thank
and
you.
where can people, other than online?
Yes, so online definitely. In Joburg, it's basically the main wine shop. So Vinosity over here, 1813,
Okay.
Dry Dock Liquors, Norman Goodfellows, obviously. So it's basically those bigger guys. And then on some great restaurants as well, they stock most of the wines.
Great, fantastic.
So have a look there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers,
That being
guys.
said, so we're here with Kumusha Wines. Hi, Tinashe.
How are you doing? Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you finally.
Awesome.
My name is Sandong.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm from Talks and Chats.
Oh yeah.
We've heard a lot about you.
Yeah.
So before we ask you too many questions,
Yeah.
what are we tasting first?
So you're tasting the Chenin Blanc that I make. So I started my wine journey around 2017. So I was sommelier at the test kitchen before. And yeah, I just wanted to bottle my own, my own thoughts, my own memories. So Kumusha is Zimbabwean, means your roots, your home, where you come from. And I felt, there wasn't a wine representative of our culture, and African culture, the food we eat, how we consume it. So Kumusha was like me embracing our culture, our food, and our essence. So I work with 4 different farms in the Western Cape.
Okay.
One which we're having now, Oxtal, where I make all my wines in the Rossensville area. And I work with another farm in Stellenbosch, Kapzip. I work with a farm in Swartland for my Pinotage, and one in the coast, Hermanas Pinosfontein, for my Sauvignon Blanc. And I buy in grapes, then I rent cellar space. Yeah, I've been doing this since 2017. I'm with my 8th vintage now on the Flame Lily, which you taste again. So yeah, it's been amazing.
Okay.
amazing,
I
yeah.
can see the look on your face. You are beaming.
Yeah,
It's like your proud baby. Baby.
When you this beverage is giving me so much, and when you understand that wine is that power to show emotions and express yourself. I express myself better because I embrace my culture and I speak about the wines in my own language or my own experiences. So I love it, and people enjoy that as well. So yeah.
And What do your parents? What do you tell your parents? What do you say you do?
Well, my mom now is embraced wine. She doesn't drink, but every time I go, I have to bring some bottles for display. So yeah, it's like our
Proud
culture. Yeah, it's a proud
moment.
moment. Yeah.
That's amazing. And can you talk us through your range?
So I have a Chenin Blanc. So I've got 9 in my range. I just bought 4 today for this tasting. Chenin Blanc that I bought for you, my most fun to make at the farm. I've got Flame Lily, the wine that I started making about 9 years ago. And Flame Lily is the Zimbabwe national flower. So it kind of like wins into the label. So this is the Flame Lily. This is the Protea, South African flower, linked by 2 swallows. So I'm Zimbabwean, but South Africa is my home now.
I love to hear.
And I have 2 reds, a light Cabernet Sauvignon Sanso, and this big red, which I call the Urudza. So Urudza is like a skilled farmer. So I dedicated this to my late grandfather, who was a very skilled farmer.
Love it.
Awesome.
And if you were to have one wine for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, jeez. Either a Riesling, German Riesling, or Champagne.
It's always the bubbles, right?
Yeah.
Always the bubbles. Love it.
Yeah.
And then tell us about what's showcasing at the Bicycle.
So there's the Blind Ambition documentary that I'm part of with 4 of my other Zimbabwean colleagues, Joseph, Malvin, and Pardon. It takes you through a journey of like how we grew up in Zimbabwe, ended up in South Africa in wine, and it takes you on a journey where we went to compete at the World Blind Tasting Championships in France. So it's like they always say it's the cool runnings of wine. So
I
it's a
love
beautiful,
that.
beautiful movie to watch.
That's a really love. I love that movie. Love that movie.
Awesome.
And what are we having? It's summertime. It's spring.
This is my sunshine in a bottle. So definitely Chenin for the whites. I like this light style red for summer because it's quite light. You can have it chilled. So perfect for my summer. Yeah, those are that I'll pick.
And where can we find your wine?
So you can find at 44 Stanley on the wine shop around. Vinosity. And Norman Goodfellows as well.
Alright, fantastic. Tinashe, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
Wishing you all the best. And I hope you will be on our podcast soon.
I'd love to.
We'll be inviting you.
Sure. Keep up. Thank you.
So we are with Canelelo.
Cananelo, yes.
Canelelo from
From Sun Wines.
Sunny Wines and is from Maseru. What a treat.
Yeah, it's Maseru Lesotho.
You are Seru Lesotho. Over the border, guys. Please may you tell us about yourself and then you'll introduce us to your wine.
Oh, thank you very much. My name is Cananelo Tamai from Maseru Lesotho. Currently serving as the winemaker at Lesotho, at Sun Wines Lesotho. So Sun Wines is the only winery in the country that is elevated at 1,800 meters above the sea, growing vines and harvesting the vines and doing the wine in the Maseru district of Lesotho.
Amazing.
So this winery was started way back in 2008 after we had a chance encounter with visitors who were in the country on a tourism journey. They happen to be wine farmers from the Western Cape region of South Africa. They came to the farm, which happened to be next to the main road, after spotting what looked to them like vines on the farm. And then upon coming to the farm, they realized that it's indeed vines on the farm, but it was a different variant of vines because it was table grapes, not wine grapes. And then upon noticing, after some discussion with these guys, a suggestion was made to make a trial of planting wine making vines and then see how it will work at the end. And then that eventually gave us our first 200 kgs of grapes that we harvested in 2012. And from those 200 kgs, we vinified the grapes and we got our first 55 liters of wine, which we subjected to various range of
tasting and tasting. Surprisingly, the outcome that we got was very much promising, and it's from that we decided to keep on planting on an annual basis in smaller batches of vineyards. Until recently, where our winery's capacity is standing at 6,000 liters, that is split between both the Chenin Blanc and the Pinnacle. So our winery is still a new winery that we are trying to build, and it's beginning to get that traction that we would want to have on a winery at the end. So yeah, I think that is basically, in short, how it came into being.
This is such an amazing story, and we don't hear such amazing stories like this that you're talking about. And I appreciate you, and thank you for telling us about your wine. And what are we tasting today?
Today we are tasting our Chenin Blanc 2022 vintage on the sideline with our 2024 Pinot Noir. This is we just released and launched several weeks back.
All right.
This,
Now we have a
our Chenin Blanc 2022 vintage.
another Chenin.
It's Chenin 2022.
I know I've been saying this to everybody, but this is very cool.
Oh, thank you very much. It's our pleasure.
Very refreshing, very fruity,
Yeah, it's
oranges, lemon.
and it has also got some quite good natural acidity because of the elevation that it is.
Okay.
Due to cooler climate, and we sometimes have a lot of summer rains during the ripening season. But anyway, we are trying to outmaneuver that and have a wine at the end of the process.
Highly recommend it. Very delicious. Mufuri, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
Well, thank you. My name is Tando.
Nice to know you, Tando.
Yes, welcome to 44 Stanley.
Yeah, and I'm having a good time.
Is this your first time here?
My second time, by the way. Yeah.
And how's your experience? I know you've been here the second time. How's the experience different?
I feel like I like it. It's pretty much chill. There's a place where I would come to if I wanna grab like a cup of coffee and read a book. Yeah.
And then
a glass of wine.
and the festival, is this the first time at the festival or second?
It's my first time
At the festival. And how has it been so far?
Yeah, not bad. Actually, I would do this again. I'm trying to grow my knowledge in terms of wine and maybe also get a wine collection.
That's amazing. So we are called Books and Chats. We pride ourselves as a team to go to different wine tastings, whatever, and dispel the misconception of wine must be expensive and whatever. Also, we just want to introduce people to wine and wine festivals and a way to have good wine. And I'm glad that you're saying you are having such a great great time and a great experience. So far, do you know who's been your favorite?
So far, I forgot the name. Is it Black Elephant?
My goodness!
Yeah, I feel like the second one would be Kumusha.
Tinashe, right?
Yeah, Tinashe.
Yeah. And then for me, Curry beef. But we're not being biased. We're listening to you.
Yeah, okay.
We're listening to you.
Yeah.
And what was it about Black Elephant and Tinashe for you?
Okay, Tinashe, I like the Chenin Blanc. Another one was the Rosé. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm more.
Yeah.
I'm more of a red wine, but I want to transition because red wine is kind of boring me right now. So I want something different. Yeah, something that I can have maybe more than 3 glasses. Because I'm like with red, I'm a red wine lover. Yeah. I'm not trying to bash red wine, but I feel like it dehydrates. Sometimes it gets boring. You know, it's not a drink that you would drink the whole night. I feel like 2 glasses max is enough. So I want to transition and try other wines, and yeah.
Alright. And how did you hear about the festival today? And
I searched about the events that are happening around Joburg. Yeah, and I saw that there's a wine tasting event at Stanley 44, and I was like, let me get the ticket and see what's gonna happen there. Yeah.
okay, fantastic. And what do you look forward to in other wine festivals and other in your wine in growing your wine palette?
Maybe now the second time around we can have like more of like a dining experience. Yeah,
You want to do a wine and pairing?
yeah, that would be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will invite you to one of those.
Okay, I would
Because
like
we also do those kind of things. But it was a pleasure to meet
nice
you.
to meet you, Sandra.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
To Corks and Chat.
Yeah. Twice. Twice.